Continuing from where we left off last time, we're going to see what we can get done today. Unfortunately, as I was just logging in, the baby cow was stuck in the wall. This is a bug that happens and is actually in their reported bugs that they're trying to fix, which is animals getting stuck in the wall and dying sometimes on spawns. I've got a probable solution on that, I think, for at least the time being, to get us away from that issue. And so what we're going to do later is we're going to collect some more wood and put another fence along the walls to keep the animals away from the wall, which will kill them. The fence is non-solid, so the fence won't kill them. But if they spawn inside a wall, or we load the block and they're inside the wall, then they die. So we'll try to avoid that from happening in the future. Today we're going to start our mine. First, unfortunately we lost our baby cow, we'll have to make a new one. But let's see how our grass is growing. Not so great. But it is daytime outside. Do we have... Okay, we've got enough wood to get it started, so we don't really need anything out there. So let's go ahead and start our mine. Question becomes, where do we dig down? If you notice, there's lava out there, so we want to avoid falling into lava. And we're going to need a few ladders. If you remember right, we're at level 14, as shown here in the Y position, 14 feet. And we're going to go down to 6, which means we need 8 ladders. So let's go ahead and make some of those now. And we're going to come in this setup. So let's go ahead and start that over. Okay, that's plenty of ladders. And we're actually going to need a few more picks to get started. We'll go through them fairly quickly because they're stone picks and we're going to be digging a lot of area to get started. Let's go ahead and make that. And we'll keep some of this other stuff on us. Another item we're going to want to do here before we start going down, just in case we run into lava, we're going to take a bucket of water, and then if anything bad happens or we catch on fire, we'll use the lava to put ourselves out. Put that away. And we'll start digging. This should work. Look at that. We've already hit lapis and redstone. So go ahead and take the... Actually, that's not really good. We'll put that one up in a minute. Go ahead and put this way. It'll be easier to get out. We'll go ahead and take our lapis and our redstone. And we'll put a torch on the wall and make sure things stay lit up. Now what we'll do is, rather than okay, put that one back. And this should put us at level 8, which means we've got 2 more to go. Now my biggest fear at this point is to fall into lava. But we made it pretty good. And because I forgot to put go ahead and place the last one. You press and hold the shift key when you get to where you want, and you can hold onto the ladder and stay. And you can just let go and go back down. Now, if you remember right, that way is up, and that way is towards the lava. So let's dig off in this direction, away from the lava. And when you run into lava, just go ahead and do that. What that'll do is, because there's a hole there, the lava will flow down. Unfortunately, it looks like there might be a lot of lava down here. So what we can do is, we could always try this direction, see if it's any better. You're going to run into a lot of lava down in these levels, so just get used to a few different tricks to ensure that you don't end up catching yourself on fire. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm building a main tunnel, and what I'm going to do is just place torches here, like every third one. It's more than we actually need, but this is just going to be markers. So I have a tunnel here, and next tunnel going on for 2. You might say, well, there's lava in that direction. That's true, but chances are the lava pool is only so wide, and we can probably get around it in a little bit. So we'll dig down for a little while. As I said, we'll go through a lot of pickaxes, don't worry about that. 1, 2, there. And this will just keep us where we don't have to count when we're deciding where to dig. If you notice, the lava sound is all but disappeared, which means we're probably good to go on that. Go back. The lava. Okay, so go ahead and continue placing the torches. And your reach is only 5 blocks, so we can't reach that 6 blocks in here. Which makes it kind of easier to count without counting, because we'll know the numbers of exactly how far we've dug, just because it's the 5th block. So 1, 2, torch, 1, 2, torch. Let's see if we can dig in this direction. What we're really looking for is like that iron and diamonds, of course. So this episode we're probably going to do a lot of fast forwarding. You'll just see me digging and digging and digging. And what I'll do is I'll describe to you now. Okay. So that right there will keep the lava from flowing onto us. Okay, here's what I usually do. You notice I go 2 wide. A lot of people mine only 1 wide. I mine 2 wide because it's easier to move around if I get caught by lava. And usually every 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is as far as you dig, plus 1, 6, and that's where I place the torch. Now the reason I keep the ladder out of our hand, the reason I'll keep this in my hand is sometimes this will allow me to stop up lava if we run into it. Or sometimes not. Okay. If you run into a particularly difficult lava, some people, what they'll do is they'll just place the water. That doesn't really help. All it does is block it off, because as soon as you dig this back out, we're right back to where we were. The other thing you can do is, what I usually do is just abandon this shaft. And this is why I'll do multiple shafts going through. So that one has lava there. So I'll start my next shaft. And this shaft may go past that area, in which case I can dig back over and backtrack to that location. And I still only lose that area that the lava's in, which is not really going to affect me very much. It means that you're going to lose a lot of shafts to lava, but that's just part of the process. And make sure that whenever you find a valuable resource, go ahead and grab that real quick. And try not to dig directly above you, in case there's lava. And if as usual, I just kind of fill in that spot to avoid any issues. And again, more lava. Wow, this is going to be an interesting spot. But if you notice, we are catching redstone, lapis. We've also found some iron again, in this tunnel. You might ask why I don't go deeper. We are almost up with the bedrock layer. So if I try to dig down any further, I'm going to hit. I'll show you here. Might as well we'll just go ahead and show you so that for your knowledge, you'll know when you start running into bedrock. So see that block right there? That block is bedrock, and no matter what you do, you cannot mine it. It is such a kind of rock that it's impossible to mine. So what I'll do here is I'll do this to ensure that the cobblestone stays in these slots rather than taking up my open slot. So when I get a special ore or something I haven't seen yet, it'll pop into that middle slot, number 5. And that was a mistake. From here, I'm probably just going to kind of fast forward through. If anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. Okay, to ensure that we get that redstone properly, there's a couple things we can do. You can try placing a block there, and then that way the redstone is over a solid block. Oh, I lost the redstone. Okay, before going much further, a couple things. One, let's go replace our shovel. And you notice this is finished running. We'll go ahead and replace the extra cobblestone in here. The dirt here, lapis, redstone. Place the stone there. We don't need the extra ladder. Just place that there. Dump out the water. Because what we want is don't worry about losing a few mine shafts. It happens quite often. And chances are, when we get a little more running into this, we'll be able to come back and we might be able to salvage some of these by possibly removing the lava. And at least it provides its own light. And if you remember right, this one also has a very big lava problem. But it looks like the lava problem is getting better. You notice, because the lava problem is not so high, what you can do is move that down to its proper place. So usually that's 6, and I'll skip one. This will be a tunnel connecting them all together, which usually, so I got 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more. Another torch here, and this would be a cross tunnel, and again we got lava, so see if we can seal that up, and if not, go on to the next tunnel. And we might be running into bad news. We might have to decide on finding a new tunnel system to see if we can get around this. If not, we may go up a level or up a couple levels and try again. The main key to success here is flexibility and persistence. And you may or may not. Yeah. This is painful. Very painful. Okay. Let's see if we get closer, we can get through that. Of course. Sometimes you just lose something. That's okay. And now, if you remember right, we have a kind of a lava lake out here, so I don't think we're going to get very far this way either. We can give it a shot. Maybe we'll find something. Let's move that over there. Okay. What we can do here is we can try and find a new way around all this. Ah. Okay. The nice thing is, now that we got some coal, let's restock our torches. Okay, usually we'll try to leave a side tunnel there, so for the time being we'll just leave a torch to ensure that no monsters get out there. And there's this torch that's putting light, so we don't have to add a torch valve. My motto is usually just keep going until you're full up, or until you run out of pickaxes and need to return. we can, my goal today is to try to find a diamond. No. See if we can get around that. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look and see how much lava there is in here. Now it shouldn't come any further than that. But as you see, it's kind of in our way. I guess our option is to try and shift over one. No. Okay, that's a little unusual. Usually the lava would come out here, but as it's not, what we can do is go like this. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Torch goes there. Okay. Not necessary to dig that hole, but it'll make this part safer. Keep in mind, all we're doing is trying to get around the lava. So, if we lose a few blocks, so be it. And if you act quick, you don't even have to dig the hole. You can just go ahead and Okay, as you can see above there, those red particles coming through, that means there's lava directly above here. You gotta be ready to run out of here quickly. Easy. Okay. And what you hear there is a creeper getting burnt up. Okay, good. One, those 14 are done. And we have 34 more iron. We've got plenty of iron now for plenty. Go ahead and put stone, our lapis away. There's plenty of copper. Let's go ahead and knock that away as well. Now, looking for here, you see all we have so far is boots. We're going to need a pair of pants, breastplate, and a helmet. So let's go ahead and we'll start first with the breastplate, which looks like that. Now, we also want a helmet. That takes another 5, so we'll do that. And let's put on the helmet and the breastplate. Now we need the pants, but that takes 7 iron ingots. So let's go ahead and now we got 7. And all we're going to do is make a horseshoe pattern. And now we are fully armored. Go ahead and take that. If you notice, we got 2 seeds. Good. 2 more seeds. And no seeds. Alright. Okay, before we make a new baby cow, what I'm going to do is add some fencing. Try and keep them from getting squished against the wall. Just push the cow, don't move out of the way. And that should keep the cow from getting killed in the wall. We'll also expand out the pen a little more and make it a little bigger. Okay. The cows. So you can see from above. One to you, one to you. Good cow. Fence away. And the extra wheat. Hopefully we'll get to use soon. Let's go up top and see how our grass is doing. Oh, good. Kind of weird. We're getting some lag here. And this will continue all the way down through below. It looks like it's either an overcast day. I hear some footsteps. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go downstairs and make a sword out of iron, which will give us a much better weapon to use. And then let's go see if we can maybe collect a few things outside. Alternatively, if we make a bigger pen for our cows, we can look forward to offer. Okay, raising more cows. So, iron sword, much better than the stone sword. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Put the iron away. We might decide to do some of that later, so let's go ahead. And let's go ahead and because I like you guys, I'm going to make a bigger pin. Move. Thank you. What? Another thing we're going to want to make here, just in case when we're going out, if we run across any sheep, we're going to want to at least get enough wool to make a bed. If you kill a sheep, you only get one wool. If you shear it, you can get a lot more. Let's go ahead and put it. Okay, cows. Let's see. Hey, you want this? Hey, you. One of you's got to be doing dinner. Which one? You babies there. Sorry. But essentially, you all are going to be a meal for me. And we'll go ahead and cut the leather into a bit bunch. That'll come in very handy as we go on. If we run into any cows outside, we can always secure ourselves some more. Go big, go quick. The problem with snow and rain is that the skeletons and zombies, even during the daytime, will stay out if it's snowing or raining. I'll fast forward through this, and as soon as it comes daytime, we'll go out and maybe look for some sheep and maybe some chickens. In the meantime, the grass will continue to grow, and we should be down there within a few days. Hey, piggy, come in and I'll let you in. Unfortunately, we don't have any carrots, so we can't. I mean, we could push them in here. Come on in, piggy. It's warm. Okay, he doesn't want to join us. My major concern, being where we are, is how much lava we have around here, and how much difficult it's going to be to expand our living area. I was considering moving us up 5 levels from where we're at right now. But first, let's try and collect some resources. Surprised there's no monsters here yet. Must be our watch pig. Whoa! Creeper! Of course, there's a creeper. Okay. We got the height advantage. As you notice, it takes a few hits to actually knock them out. And we got some gunpowder out of it. Okay. Good, we got some more seeds. And let's go ahead and we need more wood. We used up our wood supply on our fences. Okay, this skeleton's not going anywhere. You notice skeletons have a tendency to shoot in a straight line. So if you're trying to knock off a skeleton, sometimes you'll want to jump side to side. do is, because this tree is fairly tall, we'll go ahead and use that to get it close to the top. And we'll dig our way down. This is like the one exception of digging straight down. Now let's just take a look around. Got some sand, so if we want to make some glass, we can always collect that. And we have a very strange pond. Isn't much of a pond at all. Kind of missing the water for it. Go ahead and collect a few of those. We can use these roses to make red dye. And not good. Look at that. Not doing too bad. Okay, let's go take and drop off our resources. And hopefully we can breed another cow. Good. I hear a zombie. One thing I like to do is carry my, trying to be fancy and it's not working. There, now I've got 4 buckets. You can find out where these zombies are coming from. Okay, show me your cows. Hey, pay attention, come here. Hey, you. Look at another baby. Hey, you. 4 cows. We're halfway there. Good cow. Good cow. Good baby. Good baby. Say that one, please. Well, grow up, but. chance to look around, see what kind of tunnel we're in. I see some gold. I see some iron ore. And if you're nervous about walking on a narrow platform, go ahead and use the shift key. And you walk, and then you won't fall off the edge. Actually, what I'm doing right now is pretty dangerous, because a zombie could jump down here from up there. So one thing you might want to do is, that way they can't. Not sure where the zombie makes are coming from. So that'll go with that. For now, let's go ahead and go back in and keep the door closed. That'll keep us relatively safe. And continue our making of stone. You might ask, why am I wasting my time making stone? I'll show you a few little tricks here. One is, if you notice, stone here looks kind of plain. Cobblestone doesn't look any better. So one thing I might want to consider is stone bricks. So with stone bricks, I can replace the wall with something that looks a lot nicer. I'm very seriously considering moving up to a higher level. Like this is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if I move around this level, I could be, you notice the lava sounds are almost all but gone. Look at that, iron ore. It's like it's almost welcoming me to this level. One thing, I've been talking about the monsters spawning in the dark places, and you notice it's fairly dark in here. So if I walk into this corner here and I press the F3 button, you'll notice that the BL is 6. Monsters will start at BL of 8. But you don't have to worry about it so much right this very moment if we do want to drop a torch, because it'll light it up and keep it much higher. But monsters will actually start coming into this area if we're more than 24 blocks away. But you have a 24 block safety zone. So let's go ahead and we'll move our home up a few levels to here. We haven't built anything real serious down there except for the cow pen we started, and that we can move up here. In fact, let's go ahead and start. What we'll do is we'll start moving Look at that, our first gold. Our first gold. How nice. Look at that. It's beautiful. Not a bad catch, just for this small area. 5 iron, 5 gold, and some lapis. Even have a little flint. But this episode's running a little long. I'm going to go ahead and put this together, and we'll continue from here tomorrow. We'll start moving up here and decide on how we're going to lay out our room. Thank you very much, and see you again.